the books. And welcome to Gaylord, and thank you to the Gaylord Blue Devils program for hosting this event once again. Here's a miss prior to suiting up for CC. Chipped off the near side window. You can hear it clank around the building. And here comes Isaac Kapenga, dragging it back on a 3-on-1. Shot, score! Isaac Kapenga rips it into the twine inside the left post. And Catholic Central's got an early 1-0 lead. 15:03 to go in the first. Wild horses run faster, and Kapenga was free down the right wing on his off-wing side. So often in that situation, you'll see a player force a pass. Hold on a second, though, on that as Kwiatkowski tried to rip it, but you got that block. Kapenga again scores! Incredible! 2 goals in 13 seconds, and Catholic Central leads it 2-0 here up in Gaylord. Double your fun, Isaac Kapenga. It was a broken play as Kwiatkowski whiffed on his shot. He had one of the Bay reps get a stick in the way, and then Kapenga just followed up and gunned it inside the right post. Kevorkian tried to shoot through traffic. That was blocked at the point of attack. Now he tries to poke it, does Kevorkian. Nudged by him, and it's a 2-on-1 for the Bay reps. Down the wing, a shot, score! Colton Davidson goes up under the crossbar, and it's 2-1. Or excuse me, no, Edward Walter. Walter's first of the year. That's a lot of goals for no victory for either side. Chipped up and off the pad of Lewis Walter. He comes back in, puts it on goal, fought off by Aron. He held that far side post and cleared by Noah Onstock. Familiar markings for curling on the ice here as it's turned toward the slot by McLean. 2 Cougars take each other out, and a chance back perhaps for Dunphy. Moving on in, centering pass, they score. Tied up, Brody Patterson's first career varsity goal has knotted things at 2 with 14 minutes to go in the second period. The Bay Reps won up here though, 5-0. Karlander fired it all the way across. It'll be Bates shooting, and it scores! I don't know if that was deflected, but it went into the net right up under the crossbar and shot out quickly, but it was definitely in the goal, and it's 3-2. Braden Bates gets credit for it. He had an interesting celebration. I think he wanted to give credit to one of his teammates for a little out of gas. He couldn't do much with that. He simply deflected it into the corner. On the attacking end, Karlander centered. Potter stopped by Boynton Fisher. Trying to turn it toward the net was Catholic Central's got more new players than returners as Maas pumps it on frame. Pad save, rebound, Kapenga. Another hat trick bid, but this is turned out by Boynton Fisher, and his attempted pass back out to the point on edge. Bates in tight quarters. Great skating, edge work. Spectacular there. And his flip up to the line. That glances off the body of the fallen Newman. 2-on-1. It's Heminger with Conan. Heminger fires. Save made. Rebound goes behind the net and nearly caromed out in front. And Conan scored last week against East Grand Rapids in that back-and-forth game. Heminger couldn't clear. Kept by Gerlando. Excuse me, that was Denoyer rather. To the front of the net, and they score! It goes in off the skate of a Cougar. Fairbank tried to shoot it, but I don't think he got a piece of that. And I think the goal is going to be credited instead to Colton Davidson. Boynton Fisher. Karlander, as players run into each other at center, he's got a chance, rips it, save Boynton Fisher, and he pounces on that rebound at his feet. And they tie up. Potter wanted to jam it through. It's back for Kwiatkowski. Dropped the hammer on that slap shot, but a blocker save, maybe even a stick save by Boynton Fisher, and it jumps out of play. Kapenga has now pulled within 1 with a couple of goals today, and here is Kapenga angling it. Gets it back from Onstock. Kapenga fires, glove save, rebound Maas, and he can't guide it by Boynton Fisher. And we might have another penalty call here behind the net. The referee doesn't. Again, picked up by Kapenga. Drifting high. Big shot from Bates. That's blocked. Blocked by Lewis Walter. And the Bay Reps bench eats that up. But the Cougars keep it in the offensive zone. Kapenga over to Karlander. Shot deflected. Score! And I think it's Maas on the doorstep, somehow finding a way to get the last touch and make it a 4-3 Cougars lead. He's going to break his rusty cage. Cooper Maas right out in front off the shot from Karlander. It hit Boynton Fisher, the goaltender, for both sides. Dozema returns to the Cougars bench. Driving it down the left wing, Fairbank powerfully in, shot it off the arm of Aron, and he's got it at his feet right at the top of the blue paint. Jakob Aron, another clutch save. Twisting away from pressure. The pass to Onstad. Karlander, open, looking, firing save, rebound, Maas couldn't get on goal. Karlander got a chance, and that's off the leg of Boynton Fisher. 24 seconds to go on the power play. Onstad lunges down to keep the play alive. Put it off of Frederick, back to Onstad, pass to the doorstep, and Karlander couldn't quite get a clean shot off. It's still free in the blue paint and covered up by Boynton Fisher. Quite the sequence for the inaugural OK Conference tournament in February. Delivered out the center, Kapenga surging in a shot, and it's stopped by Boynton Fisher. The shot was partially blocked. Now he turns it toward the goal, and Boynton Fisher pins it down. And oh no, we've got a penalty called against the Cougars at the front of the net. Fairbank to his backhand side. Now he pulls up. 19 seconds. His pass was blocked. Mason shoots. That's blocked. Denoyer's blast. That's blocked. And backhanded all the way down by Kwiatkowski. It's not icing because the Cougars are shorthanded. That might have just done it. Zasina to retrieve down to the final 4 seconds. Bay Reps need a miracle. They're not going to be able to get it. Mason one last touch, and it floats in on Jakob Aron, who makes one last ceremonial save just after the buzzer. Cougars win 4-3 in a thriller here in Gaylord. The game-winning goal, Cooper Maas on a 5-on-3 power play, and he was in the penalty box late as Catholic Central did an outstanding job keeping the Bay Reps to the outside, preventing them from getting any grade A scoring chances in the final 2 minutes. So the PK comes through, the power play comes through as well in the third period after a game that was mostly played at 5-on-5.